All right, guys, we have a dilemma on our hands here. So, yesterday, as we all saw, Spencer Strider struck Bryce Harper in the elbow, the surgically repaired elbow. I was down in the ballpark at the time. Kind of a weird vibe, right? Because right after it happened, everyone was sitting there thinking, are we going to respond now? Are we going to respond now? Is it too late? The game's close. So, a lot of weird kind of tension in the air, but no retaliation happened in game one. Bones, do you think there should have been a retaliation?
So at first glance last night, because I didn't see it live, I just seen like your text. I was like, oh, what happened? I was at T-ball with the girls, and I'm like, oh, well, definitely got to retaliate, thinking it's going to be tonight. I
Right.
texted you guys, as soon as Acuna comes up, you got to throw at him. But obviously, the way the game went,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was a good time to do it. But I think the Phillies are going to do it whenever they start this game tomorrow, if it even goes, because it's supposed to rain again. But it will be not Wheeler on the mound. It will be Christopher Sanchez. So either way, I was hoping it would have been Wheeler, their ace, our ace, hit their best player. So
Right.
would have been. But I definitely you got to. It's three times in the last week that Bryce Harper was hit by a pitch, and it's I don't know if it's because of the streak he's been on, or so they're throwing him inside, trying to move him back off the plate, get him out of rhythm here. But whatever it is, the Phillies got to retaliate because if he is in the rhythm and they're trying to do something to get him out of that,
Yeah.
it's it's an advantage to the other team because they're just saying, "Oh, these guys ain't going to do nothing about it. We're going to continue to do it." And if they go after them, it's saying something.
100%. So, like when it first happened, it was the first inning, right? Game one of the series, and nothing at the time. So, obviously, all that gets factored in, right? The other thing is the intentionality. It doesn't seemingly feel like it was intentional, right? Strider came out after the fact, was apologetic, said it wasn't intentional. Not that that always matters, right? When it first happens, you want blood, right? You're fired up. We tweeted on our socials that to unleash the hounds. But the reality of the matter is, I think what's going to happen here, Bones, and I'm here curious what you think about this. Game two, game three, if there's a clear spot, and this is where I want to hear your opinion on this. Do you think it should be a situation where it's early in the game, or do we wait for like a we're losing or we're winning by, 4 runs or so, and then we send a pitch off somebody's ribs?
First pitch of the game two.
Yeah. Okay.
Ronald Acuna is going to be batting. He probably knows it's coming. Everybody in baseball knows it could happen.
Right.
It's just a matter, are the Phillies going to do it or not? And I seen something earlier on Twitter today. Someone tweeted they should wait till like August when Alvarado comes back, since he's going to be useless anyway.
Right.
Come later down the line, he's going to. They should just let him throw at somebody. He's going to get, well, if he gets suspended, he already just did 80 games, so he might as well just wait.
Yeah.
But I think at that point, Atlanta might be way out of it by then. They're already 8.5 out now. I, th- I think I was hoping it was to game two was tonight, but we got the weather delay.
Yep.
Just because Wheeler is a much better. I don't want to say much better pitcher than Sanchez, but more confident that Wheeler can get out of that situation with putting Acuna on than Sanchez is.
That's the point, right? It's the guy that's going to be able to pitch with the runner on. Um, this is what I think is going to happen. I think depending on where Rob is on this, if the messaging on that is different than what John Middleton wants, and what I mean by that is John Middleton is if he's not going to like the fact that Harper's been hit as many times like you just said, right? If Rob Thompson is against us throwing at it, I think John Middleton makes that phone call and says, no, we can't have our $330 million guy getting hit like this. We got to send a message to make sure these pitchers have some control in the mound. So I think that's where it's going to go. Any thoughts on that?
Um, I think Rob knows like what's
Yeah.
got to be done. It's just a matter of when to do it. You know what I mean? And maybe they just do it tomorrow anyway. Just get it out of the way, get it over, send a message. It's only if happens. It's one game, you know what I mean? But I think he probably went to the locker room last night, told Bryce, "We're going to get you tomorrow," and they probably had to said it to all the guys after the game. We're going to get this back tomorrow. This is enough is enough.
All right, guys. So you heard it here. So we're of the opinion on you got to retaliate. You got to get them early. And thank you for joining us here. If you're here, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you at our next full episode. Go Phils.